Welcome to the Geek Easy. Sit back, grab a libation of your choice, and relax, 'cause it's time to do some geek stuff in the Geek Easy. Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Grab a beverage of your choice. Omnibus. Done by, obviously, DC and written by John Byrne. Price point on this is $75. Okay, so here's the cover, side, back. Inside flap on this one. Inside flap on that one. So let's take off the outer cover. And we have kind of a wraparound cover on the inside. Got the little artwork here. And we have the creative teams. So this covers Batman and Superman's relationship from 1939 on. But one of the conceits of this is that the characters age in real time. So it starts out in 1939, the World's Fair in, I think it's Metropolis. And it pretty much covers what is supposed to be Batman and Robin's first meeting. Alright, so you get them, meeting up. You have Bruce Wayne flying into Metropolis because he's bored, yada, yada, yada. They have a robot attacking it, and it is being controlled by the Ultra Humanite, who is, I guess, one of Superman's early villains, and then they just stop talking about him, but he plays a heavy role in this. In this whole series. And with the first one, Generations 1, it goes every, as with all the other ones, it goes every 10 years. So the first one is 1929. And then you go, it has him meet Dick Grayson for the first time. And then it goes 39, 49, 59. And, so you have, this is all obviously Elseworld. You have Batman getting married, and you have Dick Grayson becoming Robin, but then Batman and Superman both get married, obviously not to each other, duh. Then have kids, and at some point, someone takes over. Dick Grayson takes over for Batman because he's getting old. And it goes all the way to like the 20th or 30th, like the 30th century or something like that, where they're out in space. And you deal with all the kind of the relationships between Batman and Superman and the each of their characters' kids, and how the kids react to it and the worlds react to it. And then we go to G2, which is Generations 2. And that is also every 10 years, right? But it's like, so the first one was like 1939, 1949, 1959, 1969, 1979. This would be 30, 40, 50, 60. And it fills in some of the blanks that was left in the first miniseries, series, because obviously it jumps and things have happened, and you don't get the full story on what decisions were made or why this is the way it is. But this one, the adventure, they come together for an adventure or whatever, and you see a highlight of why this person is the way it is and stuff like that. And then, so it is really cool that you see, the different variations of stuff. Like right here, we have 2008, which I think is in G2. And, you have the Ultra Humanite and Lex Luthor working together, and what their relationship is, and why Superman will be, small spoiler here, in the neutral zone. I'm not. John Byrne has just done a incredible story connected over many, 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 many years that is kind of complicated, because if you're jumping every 10 years, you aren't obviously know what's going on, and then stuff that he fills in the second one, and then the third one, and so you've got, he introduces all sorts of different characters. You have the alternate version of Green Lantern, still Alan Scott. Is it Alan Scott that was the original Green Lantern? And they bring up the why his weakness is to wood, as opposed to all the other Green Lanterns' weakness is to yellow. You have Cyborg, you have Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman's daughter, you have all this, and it's just, and grandkids and great grandkids, and kind of a underlying story in G3 between young Lois Lane and Lana Lang. It is a great concept. And it is, for me, at points, kind of hard to follow, because you're like, you have to go, okay, what happened here? Okay, so you're back. But one good thing about this is, if you wanted to, you could do it in order. Like, you can see the 1921, then you can skip ahead, or 1929 or 1939. You can skip ahead to the thing that comes next, and then just go back and forth and read it in order. which it doesn't do in this one. It does it in the order of publication. 29, 39, 49, 59, and then boom, 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 boom. But it is a very well-crafted story, and of course, the art, being John Byrne, is incredible. He is in my top 3 artists ever in comics, and he is one of my favorite writers, depending on what he is writing. And I like this because it's Elseworld. They don't need to follow certain the rules of canon, and he can come up with some really interesting stuff, which he did. And I like his take on Superman. I like his take on Batman. I like how he takes expectations and subverts them, and just says, okay, you're expecting this, but boom, let me do this. And brings up certain legacy characters and has a fresh spin on it, and then why they are normally not active in this one and stuff. So if you are a Byrne fan, if you are a fan of Elseworlds and just neat takes on characters and truly long form storytelling, this is the series you should get, because it was worth it. I'm going to give this a 4.25 out of 5 and just say, get it. It's worth the money you're on it. And it'll be worth the time. You'll enjoy it. So anyway, let me know in the comments below whether you've read it, what you thought of it, and like, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy your comics.